Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an amazing day. Now today I am back and I'm back with a group collab video. Now this is the first group collab that I have done, and I've done it with 8 other simmers in the community who are all awesome, and it's been a really great experience. So basically Sophie came up with it, and she contacted us all individually and said, would you like to do a collab where each of us will design a room, upload it to the gallery, and then we download all the rooms and we build a house using those rooms. We can add things in like hallways, additional rooms if we want, and whatever. So the first part of this video will be me showing you their rooms as they are, as in intact, and then the second part will be the speed build of the house that I create. And guys, it was so hard. It was so hard, but you'll see more of that anyway. So without further ado, I just want to show you the rooms, because when I'm putting together the actual house, I do need to change a couple of things up with regards to room size, windows and things, and that's all absolutely fine, but I wanted to show you their rooms as they designed them in all their glory, basically. So we'll start with Sophie, because like I say, Sophie did come up with this challenge. Now, if you do like these sort of challenges, there was a similar one done by Caliente Llama, who is in this one as well, and she did it with Simple Bliss and Antipasta, and it was a community lot that they did. So I'll link that down below, as well as all of these fabulous people's channels and videos, and please go and check them out, because all of the houses that we come up with will be completely different, and it'll just be nice for you to see what different people can create with the same sort of, well, the same equipment, really. So this is Sophie's. Sophie did the living room, and I absolutely love the natural colours in this, and I really like the use of the kind of spady candles at the back of the TV. I think that's really nice. And then I like this addition of the candles here as well. It just feels like a really warm, cosy living room that you would really just want to sit in and chill with the family and stuff. And I like the clock's really nice on the wall. It adds a bit of contemporary to quite a classic room, so I really like it. And the rooms are available in the gallery as well, and as I say, this is Sophie, and you can see she does have a speed build of this room up on her channel just now as well, but obviously I'll link her actual house build down below as well as her channel. This room, this beautiful bathroom stroke dressing room, was made by Caliente Llama, and I would die for this. It's actually the most expensive room of them all, which is the bathroom, which I think is great. And basically it's a bathroom stroke dressing room. So you can really see your kind of really rich, opulent Sims using that. You've got a wardrobe, your big dressing table and things like that. I like the fact that she's put that behind the toilet, because it really makes it look quite fancy, and then the shelves and stuff, and then of course you've got the waterfall, and then you've got the bath, and then you can have a bath and watch the TV. How good would that be? How good would that be? And of course you've got the shower. So I really like this room. It's so opulent and I would love it, but I don't have 23 grand for it. Coming over here, this room was created by the lovely Jessica92 on YouTube, and she wanted to do the girls room, which I think is just adorable. It is beautiful. It's such nice colours of pinks and purples, and I just think it's so cute. It really is so cute, and I like the fishbowl as well, because that's a wee touch that you wouldn't really think for a kid's room. And then obviously you've got the table and things like that as well, and then the kind of mirror as well, which would suit her. And I think actually it would suit a young girl, but I think a young teen as well could really do that. Maybe change out that table for maybe a TV or something like that. So it's a really great room. As you can see, they're not all square. I was the only one that did a square shape. Everyone else went for a complicated shape, which definitely made it more interesting, I think. Coming back here, this was made by Peter, aka Legit Tides, and again, all links and everything to videos and channels will be in the description. And this was like the glamorous master bedroom, and it really does look like that with the fire and the bed. The bedroom looks really nice, and I like the inclusion of the dark walls, and I like the fact they've got the TV and of course the closet, which made doing the house slightly interesting considering we're having to take into account this shape. At the back is my room. I went for a boho teen room, and this is what I came up with. It is like somebody's spewed colours all over the room. It's like our rainbow of spew, but I really like it. I don't know why, but for some reason I had a wardrobe here, but for some reason when I've uploaded it to gallery it's not included it, so I don't know why that is, but I think it's okay without the wardrobe. You could definitely add that in. And I just think I used the movie stuff pack, as you can see. I've used the movie stuff pack throughout the room, and I've kind of used the half wall to kind of celebrate. Oh my god, can't speak. Separate and have like a wee TV and stuff. So that's my room. And then we have the stately study. Now, I absolutely love this room, and when Chris was looking at the rooms, because obviously Chris likes to have a wee look at what I'm doing, he was like, that's my favourite room. And I think it's because he is obviously a librarian, and this is just his kind of dream. And this was made by the gorgeous magical Municorn, and I just think it's beautiful, right down to the walls are so nice, and the furniture's lovely, and I like the fact it's got the chess table as well. I just think it's really, really nice. I think everybody did an amazing job. Like, it's so nice, and I'm happy with how the actual house turned out as well. So definitely go and check out the build and everything of that. Then this kitchen, I freaking love this kitchen. And this kitchen was called the Cozy Kitchen, and it's by StarlightSims. And it's so gorgeous. Like, I would never have thought in a million years to use this in an interior of a house, but it looks amazing. It looks absolutely amazing. So definitely great. It's good as well to have done this because you can see other people's sort of creativity, and it gives you ideas for your own builds, which I found really, really beneficial. And I like how she's got the touches of the stuff above the fridge, and it just looks really lived in and really homely. Really homely. I really love it. I did have to change this slightly. I changed the width of this purely because it was going at the front of my house, but you'll see that anyway, and I'll talk about that a bit more. But yes, so that is that one, which I love. And then this lovely room here is called the Pink Delight, and that is by Tamaril. Oh my god, I'm going to murder this name. I'm going to put it up. I call her Tam because I'm really struggling to pronounce it, but I will put it on screen, and I think it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So it's a nursery, clearly, with the bassinet and things like that, but it's so cute. It is so freaking adorable. I love putting, like, she's put the fence there. It's really unusual. It's kind of like a baby gate in a way, but I really like it. And I've never actually spoke to Tam before this collab, and she's so lovely and really, really lovely simmer and very talented, really nice. And it's been so good to get to know simmers. I mean, there's a few that I haven't really spoke to that much, but obviously I've been talking during the collab, and it's just been a great experience. And last but absolutely not least is this beautiful dining room kind of bar area, and this was made by the English simmer, and she made this, and I just think it's great. I think it's nice. It's basically adding classic touches with adding a bit of funk in it, which I love. And she's used the fireplace, which is my favourite fireplace, and used the clock. And I like the way she's put the shelves along the fireplace as well, and got like your cookery books and your hot sauces and things. I just think it's gorgeous. I think it's an absolutely gorgeous dining room, and I love the fact it's got the bar area as well. And these units, which I don't know where she got them, I don't know where they came from. I think they must be in the kitchen, but I haven't seen them, but I absolutely love them, and I think it just looks great. And I like these kind of touches as well on the walls. So yeah, I love all the rooms. I absolutely do. I think everyone has done an amazing job. As I said, again, I'm just going to go on to my speed build now. It is sped up quite a bit. All these rooms are available on the gallery. If you look for the hashtag YT build collab, you can find all the individual rooms and the houses as well in the hashtag. But please do go and check out all these people's channels. They really do deserve some support, especially Peter and Tam, and Caliente Llama, Callie, because they are kind kind of smaller simmers, if you like, but they're super talented and they deserve so many more subscribers than what they currently have, and hopefully this gives them some exposure, and it also gives you guys extra channels to go and watch. So yeah, without further ado and my yapping, let's move on to the speed build. Alrighty, so here we go, we're on to the speed build, and it has been sped up quite a bit because it did actually take me an hour and 39 minutes in total. So obviously not going to make you sit about and wait for that. So here I am with the build. So like I say, we were allowed to change the rooms if we needed to. I haven't changed the rooms a lot, to be honest with you. A couple of the rooms I have made slightly larger, and a couple of the rooms I've had to change windows and things, but that was allowed. And as I say, we're allowed to build hallways and things like that as well. So here we go, and it's beginning. But it was really difficult because I don't know, when I said yes to the challenge, I thought it won't be that difficult. It won't be that difficult. And then I started to do it and I'm like, oh my god, this is difficult. And I think that I don't know if I'm happy with the outside of the house. I really love the inside. I love how that's turned out and I love how it looks. But I don't know if I'm 100% happy with the outside. But you can be the judge of that. And so I'm just putting together everything done downstairs level first of all. And I've gone for the kitchen at the front and also the study at the front, because I thought it'd be quite nice. I don't know if you can hear a motorbike in the background. My brother has just arrived. So if you can hear that, my apologies. My dad is also over doing some DIY. So he's building a fence out my back and there's a lot of banging going on. So if you hear things, then please just ignore. If you haven't heard it, then I've called your attention for probably no reason. So I just thought I'd put the stairs there, and I had in my mind that I wanted another bathroom because obviously Callie made that beautiful bathroom, but I felt like we needed something downstairs as well, rather than just having the one bathroom. And I think everybody's added in a second bathroom as well. I'm pretty sure they have. And I had in my head as well that, and you'll see a lot of farting about and stuff with what I'm doing, because I had in my head that I wanted a pool to be on like the deck. So I wanted like a second floor pool. I don't know why, but I just had that in my head. So there is a spare sort of couple of rooms that I do build into the house. So if you download it, you do have space for like an additional room and things like that, because I needed to obviously put a room down below to put the swimming pool in, but you will see that as we go along. So I'm just adding in Jessima's room and also Peter's room. And I'm trying to see where mines can go. But see, trying to make the shapes fit. I can't wait to see everybody else's videos. Like, I'm so excited for tonight for two reasons. Because I'm getting to see everybody's video, and Outlander is back on Amazon Prime. And I absolutely love Outlander. You're probably like, what? But it's a TV show and it's amazing, and it's back tonight after a long wait. So that's happening, and I get to watch all of these build videos and see if everyone else struggled like me. And I think this is the longest video. I'm sorry guys, it probably is, because a couple of people have said their videos are fairly short. Mine's are not short. It's not short because I can't build quickly, and that's why I don't do builds that often, because I can't do it quickly. So they take up so much time. Like I say, these were pre-built rooms and it still took me an hour and 39 minutes, and the rooms were already pre-built. So here I'm just trying to work out the whole swimming pool scenario, where to put rooms and things like that, and what to do with that. I just had in my head that it'd be quite nice. I'd done a what would you call it, like a second deck pool in a build before, which I quite liked, and but I don't know if I uploaded that one. I'm not entirely sure, but I kind of wanted that. I especially thought because the views actually from this particular lot, the view's actually quite nice behind it. So I thought that it would be quite nice if we had, you know, a second floor deck and then you had the swimming pool, and I just thought it would be quite nice, and I would quite like it. I do play about with the size of the pool and things quite a bit. And the roof causes me major heartache. The roof actually drives me insane. Drives me bonkers. Because I had in my head that I wanted there to be like a roof going along half of it. Didn't quite work that way. So, and here I am with the, and as you can see, the left hand side coming off from the kitchen. Is that from the kitchen? Yes, it is from the kitchen. Sorry guys, I was looking at the wrong bit. Is too thin. And I do change that because I realised that it doesn't look quite right. And I'm just putting it on. Now, it is a fairly big build. It's a fairly big building. But hopefully you'll like it. I enjoyed building it so much. I really did. And I've enjoyed, as I say, getting to know. We've had a group chat on Twitter and it's been so nice to talk to people. And this is me. I've cut out the main struggle of the roofs because I'm telling you, we were there for ages. Probably an hour of my build was that. But it really has been so nice to get to know everybody. I mean, I know obviously Sophie really well. Caliente Llama, I know she's my girl. We talk every day, and obviously the English Simmer and Jessica. So, you know, I am fairly familiar with them, but I've just recently got to start speaking to Peter and Tam, and of course the magical Municorn and StarlightSims. So it's been really nice because although I've known of them and I've been subscribed to them and watched their stuff, I've not really spoke to them on a one-on-one level. So it's actually been a really good experience to get to know them. So, and hopefully we'll be able to stay in touch after this collab. So thank you to Sophie for coming up with it, because it's really kind of brought us together. And I know there's another collab going on in the community just now as well. It's like a 40-person Create a Sim cast, and I was going to be taking part in that, but I've had to pull out due to personal reasons. So I unfortunately was going to be uploading my video at the end of the month, but unfortunately I've had to pull out. So I'm really quite sad about that, but I'm glad to get this collab up, and I'm glad that this is kind of working out. You know, plenty of time for this. So it's all starting to come together, the main body of the house. And that room that's underneath, that big room that you can see in front of you just now, I don't know why there's pause here. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why it was paused. I obviously went away somewhere. So here I am putting in a sort of balcony, and I obviously was going to do this, which I'm doing just now, all around the house. But then after I did it, I thought, no, I don't like how that looks. It looks nice out the back, but it just looked a bit strange with holding nothing up. So I decided not to do that. So therefore, you'll see me in a second deleting all of these, and it took me ages to delete them all. But I looked at it and I was like, nah. I liked it at the back, like I say, at the sort of patio area, but I really didn't like it otherwise. I also felt as if I've needed at this point, I was like, I maybe need to add a bit of colour into it, because at the moment, obviously, it's very bland. And that's me obviously saved it. I did this in stages actually, so if you see a skip in it, then that's why, because I had to go away. I couldn't have done it all in the one go. So I've kind of done it in stages. And I wanted to use these shutters and give the house a bit of colour, so I went for basically a green and white theme, and that's what I kind of done, and I like how it's turned out. It's quite and I've went for, I think I go for paneling, sliding, I think, and it gives it a kind of beachy vibe in my opinion. So it could be a beach house, and I kind of took the inspiration. This is actually built in Newcrest, so it's like right on the water. So I think I just took inspiration from the fact that it was on the water and things like that, but it wouldn't look out of place in the beach. So I'm just adding in some lights, because I don't know if the lights got deleted or what happened, but it was quite dark. And then I'm just trying to work out my hallway area and just kind of did that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I go for sliding. And I went for the sliding with the green parts like there on the sides. And I think it looks really nice, and it just adds a wee bit of dimension to the house, a wee bit more interest, if you like. I don't think I've extended the kitchen yet, but I do go in and do it. And I really do hope, just touching on what we'd said about the other simmers, that you do go and check out the channel. And you've basically, after this, you will have 9 new houses to download into your game, because they'll all be in the gallery, as I say, #YT collab everyone should have hashtagged it. If not, then obviously their gallery names they'll have in their own videos, you'll know what it is. So this was me extending the kitchen. So as I say, I tried to keep everything as similar as possible because obviously they went to a big effort of doing their room, so I don't want to just completely change them just to make it more convenient to me. But there was some instances where it was like really important that it just would have looked wrong. So like I say, I'm not sure about the front of the house. I don't know what it is. I'm just not really sold on it. I think it's all right. I love the inside of the house. I love the layout of it. It's definitely a house that I want to use. It's worth a fortune, I think. I think it's a really expensive house. So definitely one that your Sims can buy to kind of work up to. And as I say, that room is now blank, that one that you just saw me flooring. So you definitely have room to kind of expand. You can make it like, my idea was like a pool house almost. So like a separate, you could have it for like a young adult that still lives with their mum and dad maybe, or hasn't quite moved out or is saving for a house. You could maybe have like a kind of kitchen, make it like a, I don't know, what do you call it, like a studio flat. And then there was this weird wee hallway here which I had to put in to get that window in, so I decided to make it a reading nook. And I decided to kind of do that and make it quite nice. It'd be nice to sit next to that window and read a book. And you can get to the bookcase because I did play test it. So the Sim will get, it's not like the Sims 3, the Sims can still get to the bookcase. And then this wee indent, which I thought was super cute. I wanted to put something in here, but I wasn't sure what. So I thought if I put that in there, put like a table and things in there, that'll just add a wee touch to it. Because I think everybody that I know anyway has pretty much got a table or some sort of surface when they come in their house. And then these topiaries, I have never used them before, but I thought that they were very cute and I decided to put them at the front of the house. And then I thought, a fish tank, let me get a fish tank because I do like a fish tank. And then I seen that it was the same size as the wee indent and I thought, you beauty, let's get it in there and then just put the table there. But yeah, so I think everyone's got a surface of some sort for keys and stuff. You know, we all dump our car keys and our house keys and things like that. However, if you've got a glass door in your house, then you don't put your keys near the door because criminals can break the glass and grab your keys and they'll be away. Because I don't know about, there's been a lot of crime in the UK recently where people have actually been breaking into people's houses and getting their car keys and just stealing their cars, actually not even doing anything to their house or the people in it, but just breaking in and getting their car keys and then just stealing their cars. And what the police are saying is, you know, you really shouldn't have your car keys near the front door anyway. But this is me with my room, and I decided I wanted a wardrobe in it, so I went for one of the movie stuff wardrobes. And I felt okay changing mine because it's mine, basically. And in my head, and then I put that wee cart with flowers in it, and I laughed to myself, but, you know, the teen that's decorated this is very earthy, very boho, so, you know, very loves life, loves plants and stuff like that. So to me, it didn't really look out of place. And here I'm just trying to kind of fill up space in this hall so that it doesn't look so bare. So I've just went for a seat. And I think this is, and then this room, Tam's room, I had to extend that quite a bit as well. So I had to change that about and make sure that that looked pretty much the same. And then I decided that I wanted some trees at the front of the house, which you can see. And then I wanted a kind of seating area. And then taking inspiration from the trellis that's in the kitchen. Sorry guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. Taking inspiration from what's in the trellis that's in the kitchen, added that in there. And I think that kind of breaks up the boxiness of the house, which I think is what kind of I just wasn't sure on. And I'm not saying that I'm not, you know, I'm not doing kind of, I don't really know if I like it because, you know, I want you all to tell me it's fabulous, and that's not why I'm doing that. I'm just being completely genuine and honest with you. So we're kind of working on the back now, just to give it a bit of personality at the back. So I decided to add in a barbecue and a big table, because it's got, this house will now have a master bedroom and a teen bedroom and a nursery and a kid. So it's a kind of young family. So, and obviously with the additional room that you've got, you can change it up with who lives in there. But I wanted to kind of make a social sort of thing to the house. And I really like that kind of patio set there. I think it's really cute. And then up on the pool, how nice would that be? How nice would that be to have a house where you could just go out onto your balcony and use the pool? Oh, it'd be amazing. I would love it, but in Scotland we do not have the weather for that. We do not have the weather for that. I haven't done too much landscaping to the house. I have done a little bit so that the garden didn't look too bare. So I haven't done too much, but by all means, you know, I've left you kind of room to make your mark on the house. And I kind of do like to do that, is to make certain rooms quite universal. Oh, what's wrong with that? Oh yeah, I can see now. But I ran out of money. I ran out of money, but I decided to put the fence in and the hedge in. And then this is me just adding the finishing touches up on the floor. But as I said, I'll leave all the links in the description below, their channel and the video, which corresponds to this one. Now, I know that Magical Municorn and StarlightSims can't upload theirs today. That'll be up tomorrow, and I will update these links. So if you're watching this on Monday, the links will be updated as soon as they upload theirs. And please do go and check them out and everything like that. And as I say, thank you so much to Sophie for organising this. And if you liked this build, again, as I say, there was a similar one done by Antipasta, Callie and Callie and Tilama and Simple Bliss, and I will link that below, and that was a community lot collab, so go and check that out. But have an amazing day, guys. Leave me your comments down below and leave a like on this video. I would really appreciate that. And if you're joining me from anyone else's channel, welcome, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.